that the Supreme Court can decline to act and leave it to the appropriate body.
Okay. Give me an example, if you would, please, Judge.
An example of a political question.
He couldn't explain the political question doctrine, couldn't name an example, but he was thoroughly prepped on Kennedy's own prior questions by the White House. Welcome to American Hearings.
That was nice of Tom. Thank you, Tom. I'm going to send you a fruit basket. Give me that sheet back. Judge Oliver, how flexible must an employer be when a worker asks for a religious accommodation? What's federal law on that?
Senator, in my 14 years as a state court judge and 11 years as a litigator, I haven't had that issue presented to me. I can commit to this committee that if presented with this issue, I'll research it well and be prepared to address it in advance of the proceedings.
So you're not familiar with the Supreme Court precedent on religious accommodation by an employer?
I'm not sufficiently versed on it to be able to answer it appropriately, Senator.
Okay. Tell me about the political question doctrine.
Yes, Senator, thank you for the opportunity. The political question doctrine is the one means by which the United States Supreme Court can decline to act. It indicates that when an issue is before the court that's so inherently political and it's in the process of being considered, that the Supreme Court can decline to act and leave it to the appropriate body.
Okay. Give me an example, if you would, please, Judge.
An example of a political question.
Let me ask you, in preparing for the day today, you met with White House Counsel
Yes, Senator.
and their team. They got a good team, don't they?
Yes, Senator.
Did they give you a list of questions to be prepared for?
A list of some questions, Senator, yes.
How many questions were on there?
How many questions? A few dozen, I would suggest. I would estimate.
Just a few dozen?
Yes, Senator. I think that's accurate.
Okay. And where did they get these questions?
Some were taken from prior public hearings before this body.
My questions?
Yours were on that list, Senator, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The Kennedy bar exam lives on. Senator Lee.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thanks to all of you for being here. Judge Ali Khan, I'd like to start with you.
Welcome back to American Hearings. Kennedy opens with characteristic warmth, complimenting the nominee's ability to stand tall and joking about a fruit basket before pivoting to substance. The nominee, Judge Oliver, admits he's not sufficiently versed on religious accommodation law specifically. How flexible federal law requires an employer to be when a worker requests a religious exemption, despite 14 years as a state court judge. Kennedy then asks for a basic explanation of the political question doctrine, the principle that allows courts to decline certain inherently political matters, and gets a textbook-level definition, but no concrete example, which is the more telling gap. The most memorable moment comes when Kennedy asks directly, "In preparing today, did you meet with White House Counsel?" "Yes." "Did they give you a list of questions?" "Yes, a few dozen." "Were my questions on that list?" "Yes, Senator." Kennedy's response, "Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman," is delivered so simply that the room goes quiet. The implication is left entirely to the viewer. Subscribe to American Hearings.